Ladies and germaloids, welcome to what they call the soothing balm of Star Citizen. You could say that. A man who doesn't remember to turn off advertising is like a man who leaves a hot dog half finished on the side of a plate that is balanced on the edge of a boat which is about to go over a waterfall. Unbeknownst to him, his sloppiness in creating an unfinished repast has precipitated the imbalance that could capsize the entire crew. With the loss of all hands, the ship goes down, thanks to a half-eaten hot dog. This kind of man should not be running a stream. Unfortunately for us, he is. And here he is. Here I am. Ladies and germs, welcome to Star Citizen 3.0. As Chris moves his blue body across the orange dance floor, he floats, weightless, above his own creation. He floats in multiplicity across the sky, above his own prospector. The prospector, the gold digger of all ships. Meanwhile, Clive is fiddling with the funnel, and Dave, the pilot, is fiddling with his watch. They're both reluctant to move more than this in case the game crashes. But recently we've had quite a bit of luck with frames. We've been getting almost 13 frames per second in the game, which has heralded an unprecedented amount of movement, both forward and backward, and sometimes even side to side. The debilitated frame rate has resulted in a fear of jumping and a fear of dancing. But Chris, tonight, has thrown all caution to the wind, and he has said to me privately that even though the frame rates are low, he will be initiating the shimmy. He will be doing the soft shoe shuffle. Robert's ensemble will be in full effect tonight, dancing as they do, with gay abandon, across the landscape, the plane of imminence that they have created, where no two objects can be rendered out into their differential coordinates without tip of the hat to Deleuze and Guattari, where quantum travel takes on a new meaning, a meaning of imminence, where opposites can exist in the same set, where opposites can circle around each other like moons in orbit around Stanton. And without further ado, mentioning Stanton, what I think we should do now is head directly into that very place. The dulcet tones of 14th century madrigal music blasting in our ears shall initiate the Star Citizen universe. Go for the region that's best. I wipe my mouth and drink some more coffee. What we should do is what we've done, we've gone for the best server, because only the best server will do. There's always something new in the PTU, as a good man once said. And today is no different. We may find that there are unseen circumstances. We may find even that it takes a good 48 minutes to leave Olisar, only to be greeted by a crashing monkey laughing in our faces as we slip and slide on the banana skins of coding that have been left for us unwittingly by the incredibly talented dev team. Mark Bent sometimes unwittingly leaves a little trap for us. Hello, we're in there like swimwear. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Citizen 3.0. Here we are. We're in this. We've woken up. Earlier I woke up, I was knee deep in the bed, and when I stood up I was shin deep in the floor. I tell you what, it's nothing that disgraces a man more than being shin deep in the floor, because even though you stand erect and proud, you've already one step down. It's like being Tom Cruise's assistant, always standing in a ditch. Right, there we are. an upturned laptop, a half-eaten screwdriver, a pillow cast hither and thither. Surprising the stuffing hasn't gummed up the works. There's the rail, it's there for safety. And if you need a coat hanger, you know where to go. I am now going to look fondly at the door as I do one slight adjustment. Although this music is some of the most wonderful music ever created by man or beast, I am going to take it down a notch. Sorry ladies and germs, I'm a bit of a fan of the old 14th century music, can't help it. Right, here we go. Don't know where we are, we're in pod 7. How about that? Pod 4! Damn it, always wrong by 3. Here we are, by the ladies' toilets. Now we could stand here all day, ladies and germs, and we wouldn't see one person coming out of this door. Even the girls that work in the shops, they don't frequent this toilet. There is no female model in Star Citizen. All you can hear is the twittering, incessant babble of the Big Benny's machine, trying to entice you into its high MSG content food stuff. Are we really going to be living on this in the verse? Anyway, we've got 19 frames, let's not mess about. We can pick up the speed. Shall we have a look at the gentleman himself? Look, here he is. He looks like a bottle of champers. This guy, he's lost all will to live on the stairs. He's so upset he didn't realise he was wearing his mother's nightie. Never mind. Never mind, mate. You look very nice in it. You look like that guy out of Psycho. Right. Now, what should we take out today, boys and girls? Let's take out a little, tidy little number. Fly together. Always fly together. You must never fly alone. Always fly together. Please, have you flown together today? She's obsessed with matchmaking, this woman. She's trying to put people together. She cares about people's relationships. Always trying to match people up. Should we take the prospector? Why don't we do it, man? Let's see if we can actually get in it. Tell you what I'd like to do, though. As the castrati sing in the background, we're off to pad CO7. Castrati, yes, that's right. Famous for their singing skills, the high registers. Unfortunately for them, it was a high price to pay for their high fluted voices. Alright, let's see what's happening here. We listen to the castrati hit those high notes as we try to understand why it's not possible. Like, I see other people play this game and they have a wide range of ships within which they can stash their cargo. Me, I'm reduced to this motley bunch, none of which is on my list. The Andromeda is the only one I could put. The Caterpillar, I have nothing to do with it. I'm very upset. Not quite sure what to do now. Alright, let's just go and do a mission. Let's hang the cargo business. CO7, where's that? It's down this way. Look at this. Trio of south-facing goons. Boys, Mecca's that way. Anyway. What can we say? You can pray standing up these days. People are so busy. They pray on the go. Use the prayer app to automatically download their prayers directly to the God database. What am I talking about? I don't know. Some business to do with religion. We can only... Why don't the doors work? All I ask is a door that works. O Lord, hear my prayer. Please deliver me unto me a working portal. Come on now. There we go. Cycling to Daymar. Right, okay, Chris. Let's see what you've got for me today. Look at that. He's managed. Chris has done it. He's on the other end of the interface. He saw me press the F. And he responded accordingly. Frame rate's down to 17. The glare is up. Up the apples and pears we go into the inky firmament, where the stars glint like walnut whips, sellotaped to the back of a whale. All those walnut whips like ripe pustules waiting to be squeezed, their walnut goodness, directly from the blowhole of a dolphin-faced monkey. Let's see if we can get into this doorway. I can't believe that this door is still bugged. I nearly swore then. That's how angry I am. I nearly used an expletive, Lord forgive me. Chris Roberts! What's going to happen to us now as we try gently to understand why this Sandy Gardner, there's no way into the ship of our dreams. This prospector, or the prosy as I call it, is no more accessible than a girl that's gone off the game. What can we say? She turned over a new leaf. Well, literally, she's turned over anyway. She's slightly listing to the left. Like a fallen woman, the gold digger of the skies is no longer accessible to the likes of you and I, son. No, she's turned over a new leaf. And she's literally turned over. And she no longer is a wanton lady of the night. She is someone whose doors remain chastely closed to all comers. And that means that we're going to have to tediously drag our champagne-filled carcass back through the slippery tunnels, the portals, the alleyways and catwalks of what is known as park life. Right, let's just see if we can get into here. That's always no problem. Chris, can you hear me? I'm on the phone to Chris now. I've got a sort of direct link to him. He's in his bedroom operating the game. He's got a whole load of switches in front of him. And when you do this, Chris, I'm going to press it now, okay, Chris? Chris, can you hear me? Chris, are you there? I'm going to press it. He'll probably answer. No, he's done it. Yeah, that's good. Nice one, Chris. Thank you. Sandy Gardner! Right, okay, let's just go into this room now. Get back into here and we can just go through. There, Kyron Davis. We'll just go through here. Past the trio of goons. Let's play In and Out of the Goons. The Goon Show. In and Out of the Goons. Let's go in and out of the goons. 1 goon, 3 goon, 4 goons. How many goons can you go in and out of as the game becomes more annoying than a stone in a leper's shoe? Right, let's just not do that or that. Let's just try to keep our temper as we once again try to find a ship that is worth taking out. Drake Cutlass Black, we can take it. Let's retrieve it. Let's believe it. You can only retrieve what you believe in. And I believe in the blackness, the new CO9 blackness, the Jaws moment, the blue orb with its crisscross pattern, its hexagonal pattern, spinning in the opposite direction to its own weight, which then displays the moons of Stanton. They orbit precariously as a young man in a green frog suit leaps energetically through the door, happy that his ship has finally been loaded onto a pad. Whether he'll be able to fly it or not is another matter. The goons look on ominously. Look at that. Did I shift a goon then? I just play goon chess. I move my goon forward, bishop to knight 4, rook to king 3. Sorry guys, I'm losing my mind here. This game is so infuriatingly boring. Right, okay, let's go. Let's keep going, come on! I think my ship is this way. I have no idea if it is, because I don't know what number I was looking at there. Do I need ammo? Amat? I must be going. I must be going to check the ammo. See what we can find. Hello there, how are you?
Hi, welcome.
Oh, that's okay. You're a very sparky young lady. What I want is... Yes, I will. I'm going to do that, alright? Alright, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do, innit? I don't want that. I don't want that. Where's... Oi, love, where'd you keep the... No. Gemini. What's that? Arrowhead? Rifle battery? Gallant.
We've
Yeah.
just received some exciting new products.
Yes.
Have a look.
I'm sure you have, my love. Right now, I'm just going to buy this.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
I'm going to be very happy with it when I empty a whole clip into someone's face. Am I going the right way? No, I've got to go this way. Has anyone ever told you, mate, don't stand in the doorway looking at your Moby? It's the height of rudeness. The height of bad citizenry. Alright, come on then. Let's go, let's go. Who knows what we're going to find today? This is a question. There are many questions we're going to ask this evening. We don't quite know the answer to it. Many questions like, you know, what does an octopus sound like on a Friday night? Oh look, I've gone completely the wrong way, but in a way, I've gone the right way. That's what I call being uncorrect. It's when your rightness is in contravention of its own success. Alright, now we can see already that there are no doors on the cutlass, so it's not possible to take it out. So already, I just find it really tedious that they can't just fix stuff like that. Like, why do they do that? Is it to prevent us using certain ships? Like they want us to focus on other ships so that they... Oh look, the track that we're listening to now is called Aurora. Well, there's only one thing for it, boys and girls. Let's take a hint from the band. The band are playing us out. The band leader knows his stuff. As we hit 66 beats per minute, as we're barreling down the apples and pears, we shall see now that what's being implied by the musicianship that surrounds us is that we simply eat to the beat and vote with your feet and take on the Aurora. Oh, the lovely rush of air as you come back into the... There's the goons. Spike Milligan, Harry Seacombe and Peter Sellers. A motley crew of fine individuals. Right, let's do it. Let's take the Aurora. The LN is the one, isn't it? No, can't take it. Pathfinder, Light Fighter. Let's take the regular. The MR. MR stands for mild and reasonable. CO7. CO7. See you later, Peter, Spike and Harry. Barreling down the straights here. No messing about. Chris, can you hear me? Chris, I'm going to press the screen now. Chris? Chris? Are you? Yeah. He's on it tonight, Chris is. He's on it. Must be a hell of a job. He's sat there all night just operating the airlocks. What a guy. He cares about the pressure and the constitution of the atmosphere. No one... Let it not be said that his parties have no atmosphere. Right. Let's see. Now this has got the finest glass in the game. Look at this. Look at this. The original. The sweet. The yielding. The all too familiar. The all too familiar. Yeah, come on. We know we're alright when we're in an Aurora. We know we're alright when we're in an Aurora. F5, does that do it? Oh, they've changed that as well now. Anyone know what the hotkeys are? Hey, Blood Dragon, how are you, mate? It does well, son. I'm sitting here now. Do you know what the keys are for the start-up? Used to be F5, engines on and all that. Do you know what it is? I bet you do. You're always... There's flight ready. Let's just do that. We just love it. Don't know the new hotkeys. Alright, fair enough, mate. We are joined by Blood Dragon, who's a fine gentleman. And he does pop in every now and again. It's very much appreciated, mate. I'm glad you've popped in tonight. From what I've read, a lot of stuff was left unbound. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm having a real problem with my free look, actually, when I go onto... when I'm in on foot, I've got no free look. It says it's bound to Alt, left Alt. I've rebound it to Z and to left Alt earlier on today, and I've got no joy. I can't get free look. I can get free look when I'm in the ship using Z, which I've bound, but I can't, for the life of me, get free look when I'm on foot, and that's left me a bit sad because it means I can't take a decent screenshot. So it's saying my landing gear's raised there, but that's an absolute fib because it's not raised at all. Can I target at all with this? Anything on here? Okay, that's a bit of targeting business. I can't target that guy in front of me though, can I? Hey, rear view. Goodbye, Olisar. You've been good to us in a sort of a irritating way. That's a good looking shot, isn't it? Very beautiful. Okay, we're looking at 14 frames. Now, apparently, this build has got bind culling. You may need to bind it in multiple locations. It's possible you only bound it in the flight section and not in the on-foot section as well. Aha! Okay, that's interesting. Getting some rather strange noises coming through on the old intercom. Anyway, never mind all that business. Let's just look where we are. I know where we are. Now what I'm interested in actually is not this, John. Missions. To recover ship data recorded from a star frame, needs a star code, blah blah blah. Don't want to come back here. Don't want anything to do with Port Olisar. Maintenance jobs. Collection disposal. Teromys Hydro Farm. But it has to be after it's been collected, either by selling it to be. Excuse me. It's reading that. Right, let's just look at it again then. You'll be expected to properly dispose of the bio-waste after it's been collected, either by selling it to be processed or some other means. I wonder what that could be. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm supposed to keep that open. Right, so we're headed now to sell-in. Not so much of a sell-in as a sell-out. Alright, let's head via the tiers of Astro. The cry. Let's go, come on! Got a very strange angle on my free look here. I don't like what they've done with the hotkeys. It's slightly annoyed me now. But I can't get a look at the front of my ship. How do I do this? Have I done something wrong here? I don't understand why you would rebind everything. I really don't get it. I'm not going to bore you all by doing that now. I'm going to bore you all by streaming. What a character. Do you hear what he said? What a character. Yella? No. Sell-in? Yes. Collection site. There it is. Let's go there, people. There it is. Now we've got the annoying. Now last time I did a sell-in mission, it actually went okay. I nearly bumped into somebody. Right, here we go. I managed to successfully complete a couple of those pickup missions the other night. Finally. It's happened after changing servers from getting shot up by some random player for no reason during my first attempt. Yes mate, there's a lot of random chappies roaming the skies. I'm at a loss with the rebind too, as I haven't really tried getting in game a whole lot this week. Well, fair play to you mate. The only reason I'm able to do it the past few weeks is because some days I work from home and I can get quite a lot done in the day, and that means that by about 10 o'clock the family's gone to sleep and I've got this sort of window of a couple of hours in which I can do this, but the rest of the day is completely chocker with other stuff. I'm very lucky to be able to have this little sort of couple of hour window where I can... Alright, Terra Mills, there we go. That's pretty good. I'm not sure I'm liking the striated effect on that moon there, look at that. So obviously rendered as a series of strips. Anyway, we shall persevere. I can't tell the distance though. Can't see what that says. Does that say 7 or 1? But yeah, I hear what you're saying, Blood Dragon. I think sometimes there's a kind of an annoying level where you feel like you don't have the power to trawl through all of the settings and reset them and rebind them and all of that stuff. It becomes a real chore. It might be my eyesight, but I cannot see if that's below me or not. I might have to go a bit closer. Let's see what we can see. It's possible that that might be ahead of me, but I just can't tell. Just having a look around here. It's a very good looking ship now, the Aurora, isn't it? Not sure about these handlebars, but look a bit rusty to me. I've actually got, I was trying out, I was trying out a track IR head tracking thing, which is really great when you're in the ship. Yeah, I like the Auroras too. They're good little ships, aren't they? So you've got a very nice view in here. I sort of don't like the way they look from the outside, but it doesn't really bother me when I'm in the thing. Look at that, the old 1212, the top speed of an Aurora. So basically last time I did this I crashed smack bang into the planet in a constellation and bounced off the surface. Yeah, they are sturdy little bricks, that's right. He's a sturdy little brick. He's built like a brick outhouse. Now, I can't tell where I am now, I can't tell what that is. Does that look to you like 100? Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, so we might be on the right track here. Terra Mills looks like it's on this side of the planet. You'll be relieved to know. Let's kick it about here. It's a shame about that sort of stripy effect they've got on there, isn't it? I'm wanting to come in sort of directly on top of it, but I'm not sure if that's very wise. Anyway, as I was saying, the track IR, I had it on the other day, and it's fantastic when you're in the ship. You literally can just look around the cabin and stuff like that. It's a great feeling, and this was in 2.6, mind you, but the feeling of visibility was it was really a great enhancement. But when you're running around on foot, it's a bit of a joke, because when you look to the side, your helmet's not there. It's only the front piece of the helmet that is rendered. So it looks like you've got this sort of piece of helmet in front of your face. And when you look to the side, you're just sort of trying to look round it. It's annoying. I bought it on the understanding that it was optimised for 2.6. I got all excited by the FOIP. I was excited by the FOIP. come in at a funny angle here. What are we at, 75 is that? It's telling me selling's too close. Not so much of a sell in as a sell out. Right, okay, let's go. Alright, so should we kind of dropping into the kind of friendly distance, what I call the friendly distance. It's no longer registering in kilometers. There she is, boys. Sweet. Coming in at a tidy lick. Let's see what sort of a landing we can effect here then. Now you'll notice that what didn't occur on the way in was the switch to the altitude, the altimeter. So what we didn't get is a warning about our altitude. So that's one thing. I think maybe when you come in directly like that, maybe that's something that happens. Right. I don't think the tracker was ever really optimized for on foot though. Track IR. It's primarily for in ships, I believe. Yeah, I absolutely can attest to that, mate, because it doesn't work on foot. It just doesn't. It's like you're walking around with like a sort of frying pan in front of your face. It's very bad. Let's drop down. What I could do with is somebody telling me what I need really is somebody to tell me whether how high I am off the ground. Right, I assume that's some sort of, let's just drop her down slightly. Now, if I land on these landing pads, will I be immediately swallowed up and have to respawn my ship? That's what I want to know. What I'm going to do is just lock it off here and try and have a look at where we are. Get the old feet down and then we'll see where we are, won't we? I'm tempted just to plonk it here, although having said that, I would actually prefer to back it off a little bit over here. Here comes the dark shadow of the night upon my person. Let's see if we can get this down before we get engulfed in that shadow. Setting her down right next to a big rock. I think we should be alright here. Yes, baby.
Complete. Take off complete.
Well, I'm not taking off, am I, mate? That's the whole point. Power off. No, I just want engines off. Give me the control I want. There it is.
Landing complete.
Alright, sweet as, mate. Out we go with the old G button. I'd land off the plans for pickup missions, yeah. Yeah, me too, mate. That's exactly my sentiments. The sentiments of a man. Why are you jumping up and down, you idiot? Just relax. Oh. Have I clipped through the door there? No. Just, what is the problem, man? Sometimes I wonder. Here we go. Alright. Here we are, boys and girls. Let's see where we are. Look at this. The Aurora. Fine little bug. I don't want to say the word bug too loudly at this point in case Chris hears me. Eric Kyron Davis. And he immediately said, what, did somebody say bug? Look at this landing pad, it's got a slight warp to it. Look at that. I do like this surface though, it's very well thought out. It does look exactly the kind of surface you would have on a moon-based pad. And these little things, very nice, little lights there. No, I'm looking forward to the old geotac. Going to be interesting putting containers in the Aurora. Oh yeah. Actually, I realise the error of my ways now. Blood Dragon, because I had this exact same problem last time where you have to use your hands to gain access to a ship, like with the Hornets and some of the fighters, and also the Aurora, where you put your hands down on the sort of rim of the orifice, so to speak. What's happened to the weapons now? Oh, it's an armistice zone, isn't it? It makes it a bit dreary, doesn't it? But basically, any ship where you've got to do that, it becomes impossible to actually get the garbage inside the ship. Well, you'll see in a minute, but I think you've probably anticipated my problem with your message there, because it is going to be really tricky, isn't it? And yeah, I had this problem last time. I'm not sure if you were on that stream, but I had this exact same problem. I brought the wrong ship. Oh, look at this. This is a very green and ecological little location. Is this one of those hydroponics places? It is, isn't it? Sorry, have I walked straight past the waste there? There it is. Right, let's see what we can do here then. Let's pick this baby up. Alright, so we have the waste. That's good. Now, I found that last time I did this, it's advantageous to try to keep the third-person view as much as possible. Seems to help with the old one-handedness. Although I'm going to have to switch it here now. Chris, can you hear me? Chris has answered my call. Right, let's see what we can do here. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? It's this way. No, I've gone one-handed again, have I? No. So if we switch to this view, last time I did this, it helped me to access not to access the ship, but to not go to that one-handed mode. Although the disadvantage of this is that you can have a heart attack doing this kind of caper. Terrio Meals makes the Big Benny's noodles. Ah, no way! We're at the home of Big Benny's. That's brilliant. That's a very funky piece of lore, mate. I like that. He's Blood Dragon. He knows these kind of things. He's a man of information. He knows the ins and outs of this world. He knows where they make the noodles. He's a man who knows where they make the noodles. That's a good epitaph, isn't it? What's he like? Well, he's a man who knows his noodles. Right, let's see what we can do here then, mate. Shall we enter the orifice? Delicately as we can. Now, I'm hoping that if I just do this, we just enter the ship. And please, please don't put the box down. He hasn't still got it, has he? Look at him. You great plum. You've left it outside, have you? Yeah, look. Has he? It's a touch cramped in here, isn't it? Alright, let's just try and put this bugger down. Where have I even still got it? I haven't got it anymore, have I? Oh Lord, won't you buy me? Right, open the door. Now, if I should be able to lean out here. It's on the other side. I'm hoping I can just pick that up from here, can I? Come on, baby. What have I done? What have I done? Satan's drawers. What am I going to do? You love the law surrounding Star Citizen. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? The amount of stuff they've come up with. It is, I don't know, it is interesting. The world that they've created. I mean, Chris has done a great job of that. He's employed people to write this narrative and to fictionalise everything that's behind it. I think that does, in a way I never pay much attention to it, but I think you're right, maybe it does support the feeling of the world. It's interesting, they're games without law. How much does it affect your gameplay? Right, look, one thing I don't know is how you put down a box. I mean, how do I do that? Do this, do I? Place, there we go. Okay, so place. But I don't place, alright? So I can do that. Place. Place. Ah, yes, baby. Now this is what I call a mechanic. Right, now I've got it. I think I might have the solution here, boy. Let's get the door open. All we want to do is open the door, right? Now let's see if we can place this little bundle of noodles into, pick it up. Alright, now I feel like I'm doing this for all of you. Don't crash. Alright, here we go. Let's get down here into the business. Place. And we look up. What have I done? What have I done? Oh. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Pick up the box! Chris, I can't pick up the box. Look, I don't want to stare at my own shoulders, alright? Just give me the view that I want. Let's get over here. Right? Let's get as close as we can. Right? Let's do this. Come on, baby, you can do this. Now, place. And where's the... How do I do what I just did? I do wish we had the option of entering ships without the ladders and doors automatically closing behind us. Yes, I agree with you there. Biological hazard noodles, lol. Yeah, it is. These are radioactive noodles that have been supped on by a Chernobylite. Right, okay. Chernobyl noodles. How do I direct my package to where I want it to go? Do I just hold down the... I hold it down, don't I? It's got to be that. It's got to be that. Place. How did I do that? That I did what I just did. There it is. Oh man, I tell you what, I am sorely, sorely vexed by this. Oh, did you see that? I threw it through the orifice. This may be quite a challenge, trying to place an object into a separate physics grid from the one your character is standing in. Yes, well, I like a challenge, but I prefer physical challenges, like in the real world. This kind of thing just infuriates me because it's the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, I think we might have to abandon this mission as being quite annoying and having brought the wrong ship. The problem is, of course, the ship I wanted, which has the perfect ramp for this sort of caper, there are no doors on it. I don't know. Do you know any reason in Chris's mind why they would have disabled the doors on the Cutlass deliberately? Is it to force us to kind of work with other ships, perhaps, on this patch? They want to test other ships out. Now they know that the Cutlass works. They've ripped the doors off it to stop people from using it. I mean, is that something they would do? Do you think? Assistance needed. Yeah, you're not wrong there, mate. Right, okay. I have a box. What can I do with it? Let's try one more time to figure this out. Maybe if I put the ladder... Yes, that's the answer. That is the answer. Open the ladder. Right, now the ladder is there. It means I can just walk up the ladder. Surely I can walk up the ladder, can't I? Right, let's just give it a whirl. Let's give it one more whirl. Little twirl of the candy floss round the edge to pick up all the little sugary bits. Look at it. Look at it. Blood dragon. Look at that. I've done it. I've done the mission. Completed. I've just got to take a screenshot of that because that just makes me laugh. Just back off slightly. Oh Lord, what can I do now? Now go up the other side, he says. Alright, do you think? I was thinking that if I actually went in now, that would knock it in. Like, let's play a little bit of AURORA snooker, shall we? Do you know what I mean? Or pool in your case. Right, what should we do? What should we do? What do you think? Up the ladder on this side? Go for the black? Or he's on the yellow and he's going for the black. The ball's resting on the cushion. I should just get out my... I feel like getting out my weapon and giving it a poke, but I can't. Am I still in the... I'm still in the armistice zone. What shall I do? I'll go up the other side, and then if that door closes though, what will happen to that garbage? Could try to knock it in. He's on the yellow. He's going for the black. If I go in this way, do you think it would work? I'd just be so gutted if it falls out. Like, there's only one way for me to knock that in, and that is literally to go in. I could close the door. What about if I close the ladder? Should we just try and close the ladder? What shall I do, son? Come on. Give me your wisdom. Give me the wisdom of the box of radioactive noodles must be pushed through the orifice. It's resting on the cushion. The crucial match moment. He's going for the black. Radioactive noodles. What could go wrong? How far in is it actually? Is it right? I can't really see from here. Look at that. Is it actually in the doorway or is it sticking out? Just 1 second, son. I've just got to turn this music down. There we go. Not so much turned down as brutalised. Right, what's the solution here? I think you'd have to hop up the ladder though. I think interacting with the ingress animation would clip you through the box. Alright. Good thoughts. Right, okay, so what should we do? I just close the door, see if it ends up inside. That's what I'm going to do. That's my decision. Close the ladder first. And now we're going to close the door. Oh, the joy. Oh, the joy. That is priceless, mate. That is absolutely priceless. The glass, as they say, is definitely half full there, isn't it? What's to be done? I'll go and get the other one, shall I? Let's get the other one on the go anyway. Then we'll do the same on the other side. But if we manage to get that in on the other side, what I'm going to do... what I'm going to do is... actually, let's have a little look at that jump. That was quite good. What I'm going to do then is, if we can manage to do that again. The problem though is that I don't think the box is on the ship's physics grid yet. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're just going to take off and leave it behind, aren't we? Never mind, we can but try. We'll give it the old college try, as they say. We'll go in, we'll collect this one. What is it about those jumps there that slows you down? That's a bit weird. It's still saying, look at that, it's still saying it's to be collected. Which means you're right, it's not in the physics grid. Oh, mate. What a palaver. What a pavlova of meringue and cream that we've got ourselves into. We're covered in chocolate sauce. We don't know whether we're coming or going. Arthur or Martha. It's undecided as to the gender of the problem. The problem is ungendered as of yet. It has yet to differentiate out into one nor t'other. Collect the waste. Are you joshing with me now? Microtech. Very nice. Very nice lab. First thing I'm going to do is build a drugs lab. That's the first thing I'm going to do. If I can do it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a bad boy in the verse. Won't be radioactive noodles I'm shoveling about. I tell you that. I'll be cutting the finest dioxy Robertsine. Eric and Kyron Davis powder will be shunted across the universe on me and my crew. What do you reckon? Blood Dragon. Oof. Do you fancy it? Fancy doing a few dirty deals with me? Could be a laugh, I reckon. Right, the problem though, okay, the boxes will keep those mission markers on them until you leave the premises of the mission area. Oh, okay, so you think that those markers are retained not because of the fact they haven't entered the ship's physics grid, but because it's sort of a mission status factor. There he is, look. He's carrying a box full of radioactive noodles. He's on his way. He's like one of the heroes of Chernobyl. Only he works with noodles. and instant foods. Hey boys, Dirty Sonic, welcome to the stream. We're just shipping some radioactive noodles into an Aurora, and it's proving slightly more difficult than we originally thought, as I will now demonstrate. Check this out, look. We managed to get the noodles, a box of noodles, the oversized Big Bennies, halfway through the window. Look at that. Look at it. It's just sat there poking through the glass. And in certain cases you could say that it's definitely a case of the glass being half full. Look, there it is. Right, we're going to try now and see if we can do the same on the other side. So, I'm not sure if you remember what I did. I think what I did was... But thanks for joining me, mate. I really appreciate it. Now, we opened the ladder, didn't we? That was one thing we did. And then we adjusted ourselves thuswise to be central to the business at hand. Went forward as we possibly could. And then we just tried to do the old place maneuver. Here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. He's done it. He's done it. Now, the question is, the Big Benny's box is resting on the cushion. He's on the yellow. He's going for the black. Do you think that I can shunt this in? If I run in now, Dirty Sonic, give me your opinion. If I run in now, will I shunt that nicely into the pocket to win the match? Or will the Big Benny's noodles remain translucent to my own body, or intransigent to my own corpus, and thus be rendered on the outside of me as I traverse through the hole? Deployed build 685-145, building the internal QA testing. Hello everyone. Alpha 3 is now in the internal QA testing. We're evaluating this build for potential PTU release tonight USA time. Nice. It's a loose universe. You're right. How to keep it tight in a loose universe? This is the question. You're on it with the questions there, mate. A new patch is in the works. Well, let's hope they fix the egress of radioactive noodles through the orifice of an Aurora, because without such business we'll be caught with our noodles down. We should be... I'm just going to go in. I'm going to enter the ship and see what happens. Come on. He's done it! He's got 2 noodles! Look at that! Boys, the sack, as they say, is full. There are 2 bags of noodles resting firmly in each orifice of my Aurora. And that's not something I'd ever thought I'd say to another human being. I'm proud that you're here with me to witness me confessing the fact that my sack is full of noodles. And there's 1 on each side, as it should be. I'm in perfect... Have I just dropped a grenade in here? Did you see that? Alright. What we're going to do now, boys, is take off and see if we can win this mission. Okay? Let's get the engines on. Flight ready is over here, I believe. Power off, no. Engines on. Engines on, come on, baby.
Engines are off. Engines are on. Take off complete.
Okay. Landing gear up.
Gear raised.
Let's have a little look. They're there! You can see my noodles in my orifice. Look at that. There's the noodle 1 screenshot, and noodle 2. I've screenshotted my noodles. I've got the red hat on. The red hats. It's a signal to all and sundry that I've been successful in the removal of waste. Don't crash the ship now. Don't crash the ship. I'm feeling rather plucky about that. This could be the first waste disposal mission that I've managed complete. What do we reckon, boys? As we leave behind. You're right, mate. I tell you what, not only do I need adult supervision, I left my medication back on Olisar as well. Right. We've done it, boys. We've absolutely done it, right up to the nuts. Now, let's have a little mosey on over here. Accepted. Alright, does that mean I could now sell this stuff? Or is that something that's possible? Missing person, cargo recovery. Specific crate to be retrieved from the wreckage and delivered to Art Court outpost in Daymar. Once the crate has been... Daymar. We're off to Daymargate, mate. Once the crate has been safely delivered, your payment will be immediately transferred. There's that noise again. Right. You missed the mission update notification while in third person, though. Oh. Okay, was that on screen, was it? I didn't realise that. Okay, so what do you think I should do? Should I hop out of this one and wait for the new build then? They didn't give a release time though, did they? Boys, what to do in a tiny canoe. Chris, what would you do in a situation like this? Well, I'd probably have another sausage roll and pass the job on to somebody else. Okay, Chris, very wise. You are the boss after all, you can do what you like. Cargo recovery, let's accept this. Just for jolly. But in the meantime, before we do it, I feel a little bit like actually I would like to go and try and sell these crates. So let's try and do that by going to... Come on, where are you? If we were to go to... Come on, let's go to Yella. Why can't I get to Yella? Because I'm not out of the atmosphere yet. That's why. And because I'm still in Z mode. This is always heralds a crash, this does. This problem. Come on now, baby. Am I stuck in Z mode? What's the deal here? Z mode on. Z mode off. Should be alright now. There we go. Let's just head directly away from the planet. See what we can do. Right. The audio played for it, but it never showed on screen because you didn't have access to your HUD while in third person. Okay. Okay, I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know they did that. Look at this little fella with a sack full of radioactive noodles. Look at him. He's feeling very smug. With his hat sticking out through his visor. What a guy. What a hero. Hero of the hour. Let's back it off a little bit. Well, what do we think of the Aurora now? Eh? It's got a couple of nice little noodle earrings. Very nice. Hey, where'd you get those earrings, Aurora? Oh, what, do you like them? Yeah, they're radioactive noodles, actually. Yeah, I got them on sell-in. Not so much of a sell-in as a sell-out. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get ourselves to where we want to go now. Will you allow me now to go to where I want to go? You will. Set as destination. Alright boys, we're in this.
Quantum drive is now on.
Look at this. Quantum noodles, boys. Quantum noodles. Check it out. Great stuff. Right, I tried flying from Olisar to Yellow without quantum. Actually made some distance before the game crashed. Well, I admire your scientific mind, son. I admire that. That is a fine occupation for a young man of your skills. Point and shoot. I like it. It's like the panda, eats, shoots and leaves. I tried running 150 kilometers across the surface of Yellow to the nearest outpost after abandoning my ship, but only made it like 5 kilometers. Oh, okay, so you've tried that. Did you run out of oxygen? Or did you run out of enthusiasm? Right, I should actually pay attention to where I'm going now, boys, because I've just going to angle it up ever so slightly and drop the speed down a little bit. I've not been to locations on Yellow yet. I don't think I have anyway. Anyway, let's see if we can find the dirty stop that they call. Dirty stop out they call Grim Hex. Where is it? It's always on the wrong bleeding side. Alright. Nevertheless, we shall go there. I can't get there, no. Alright, I've got to go to my... If I head off... I'm assuming that orientates correctly, so I should head off to my left. Let's find the oscillating mollusk. And let's go there. I hope I don't quantum directly into a rock. After witnessing my first Crusader rise and sunrise on Yellow, there wasn't much else to look at. You don't run out of O2 on Yellow, which is interesting. I definitely ran out of enthusiasm getting 5 kilometers away from my ship. Yeah, I can imagine also, mate. I really can. Why did I come here? I can't remember now. I want Grim Hex. I don't know why it's given me this. That crash. Right, let's try again. I know what I've done wrong now. I didn't select it. Okay, now I'm in line. Yes, I can do it. Am I in line? What's the... Oh, I see, I'm not in line. Grim Hex. Alright, so now I've got to go to the other OM. Christ. How many oscillating mollusks does a man have to walk down before he can call himself a Grim Hex? I haven't walked 3 times round a bowl of monkey soup wearing nothing but a waistcoat made of human skin to not call myself a Grim Hex type of fella. I'm a loose cannon, a wild card, a maverick, dressed up in all kinds of kippers and beans. I decided that my boots were made of steel long before you even suckled on a nanny goat's earlobe. What's he talking about? He doesn't even know himself. I just want to get to Grim Hex is really what I want to do. I am a bit perturbed now because I can't seem to find Grim Hex. It used to be my old problem in... oh, here we go. Now I'm alright. Alright. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. I should have a little marker there. There she is. No. No. Where's my little marker? There's my little marky mark. Come on then. I tell you what, boys, I could get a lot better at this caper. I really don't know what I'm doing. There's only... No. Did I see that right? Have I got somebody on my tail? I have.
Target acquired.
He's gone. Okay. Yoda Master, I see you. Just because I can't find my way to Grimhex, they need to take pot shots at me. Now, all I want to do now, boys, is find my way to Grimhex, and I can't do it. So tedious the game is with this kind of stuff. The star map really, it gets on my wick, it really does. Just going to change my orientation here. Let's do that. Set as destination. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to re-acquire this, which we can't do again. Ah, you son of a bitch. Alright, so the moon is not orientated the same way as it is in reality, so I don't really know how to solve this, boys, other than to try and go for the other OM. Chris, what would you do in a situation like this? Well, basically what I would do is I'd put on some very tight black spandex and do a little kind of a move that I call the downward facing aurora, whereby you clench your buttocks very, very hard and use the clenching power of your buttocks to squat down and pick up a Cornish pasty. Meanwhile, what you do is you hold the fruit shoot between your teeth and just hope for the best, really. Chris, thank you for your contribution. It doesn't really help me, though. Like, A, I can't squat down in these tight trousers, and B, I'm very, very far from home, and the idea of having a Cornish pasty is something that's beyond the bounds of possibility right now. I could do. Can you do it with radioactive Big Benny's noodles? Well, I don't know. I've never tried it with a noodle. I think it may chafe. Right, you know, between the, you know, yes, I know, Chris. It's good to see they're back together after all the shit that's been between them. The cheeks of your arse. Right, he's off downward facing Aurora. Right, you can traverse quickly around. Someone shot a missile at you. You need to set the moon destination to bring up the OM beacons. Ah, okay. Thank you so much, mate. Have I crashed the game? Have I crashed the game? Okay, there we go. Moon, set as destination. There we go. Moon, set as destination. Moon, yep, okay, that's cool. Let's get out of here. Oh, you're a gem. You're an absolute gem. You're an absolute gem. Let's see if we can get ourselves to Grimbo Hexo by doing this.
Is now on.
I've got the focus. Sorry, I drifted off there, mate. Didn't mean to. Lost the handle on.
Drive is now off.
Very good. I lost the handle. Don't you worry, I've now got my hand on the handle and we shall tweak it like the nubbin of a fresh young goat. Now where is Grim Hex? There it is. Give me Grim Hex. Give me the Grim of the Hex. The Hexed. The Hexed Grimness is in my sights. And I shall now simply go there. There she is. Listen, thank you boys. I tell you what, I don't know what I'd do without your help. I really don't. I'd be lost in space. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on now, boys. Let's not be...
Bottom drive is now off.
Alright, here we go. Here we go, coming in at 195. That's a very respectable lick. A fine rate of knots for a young man with 2 bags of radioactive noodles. Please don't crash. Dear Lord, Chris, if you can hear me, please do not crash my game, for I am a good soul with a heart made of oak, and I wish to be named after. Let's just ease off the pressure slightly here, because we're actually this way around, aren't we? There we go, boys and girls. Let's look it up. Let's the chance of an impact is always near. 43 is the speed. That's a fine speed. Now I'm assuming we're this way up. I'm pretty sure that I'm right in thinking that that is the top end. Now listen, have either of you two yeah, I've got to get landing permission, that's absolutely right. I tell you what I did do the other night is I went in the back entrance, which is always good for a laugh. Let's just crank it down slightly now. Alright now, darlings, let's just not get too excited now with the controls. I've got a very bad joystick. Okay, well I might go for the regular landing then, why not, since it's an armistice zone. There's no reason to not do that. It's this one, isn't it? We're hailing you, boy. Okay, there it is. Sweet. I do like this system actually, it's pretty good. That was a bit too tasty. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Just a little push forward is all we need. There we go. That, my friends, is something that might work. Possibly. Let's just bring it down. I'm zoomed in a bit too much here. I want to get back. Get back. Is that going to do it? Here she is, look. Just get ourselves right way round. Get the nose up slightly. Might as well put the legs down, eh? It's always on the second try, that. Just take her forward ever so slightly. And then pop her down there like a little gem on a silk cushion. Tasty. Alright then.
Landing complete.
Let's get the power off, shall we? Listen to this now. I love what happens when you listen to this now. Oh, didn't happen. Usually it says shit when you turn it off. But yeah, they'll sing your shit. Okay, right, got to get out of here now. Come on. You're right though. I did take an absolute age to land that. You're right there. I'm a bit of a slow poke. Now. Oh no. Just realised what my problem is. Open door. Yes. Right. Let's just see if we can grab that. Shubin Interstellar. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to exit left. What? What the F7C? Don't take my ship. Don't take my ship. Don't take my ship. I need that. Open the door. Right. No! I can't get the box. Maybe I can do it from here. It's within the same call out, isn't it? Look at that. Right, okay, let's try again. Or maybe I could do it like this. No, exit left. No, just open the door. Oh, boys. Boys, what am I going to do? I can't get my noodles out of my orifice. And that's not good, is it? Chris, what would you do in a situation like this? Well, basically what I'd do is I'd... Oh, hello. This looks promising. Can I kick it? Yes! Come on. Can I kick it? Yes, he can! Oh, the boy! The boy! He's done it! He's only gone and done it! He's kicked the noodles! He's kicked the noodles! Right, what can we do with this now? Let's just go here and see. Well, we might have to deposit this somewhere while we get the other one. Let's just plonk it down here for a minute. Dash! Oh, Satan's trousers, look at that. Right, okay. No, don't crash. Don't do it to me. You're landing all through. Yeah, the boxes have come on with the doors. Needs a kick hammer, mate. Give it a hefty boot. Yes, it's dirty Sonic. You preempted my kickage there. That was it, mate. That was exactly what we needed. Right, let's just get in here. Right. Come on now. Come on, we can do this. Place in your face. I had this before. I don't know what. How does this work again? There it is. There it is. Right, let's get the other one. Let's go. Sweet as a proverbial walnut, mate. Sweet as a macadamia. Some fine, nutty business going on. Right, pick him up. There we are. Yes, boys. We have it. We have a collection of noodles, which are radioactive. A whole box full of isotopes in noodle fashion. Have I gone one-handed on this now? I have, haven't I? Alright, there's only one thing to do when you go one-handed. That's to... Oh no, I can't pull my weapon here, can I? What am I going to do, boys? What am I going to do? Do you think I could go one-handed with the other one? Let's try that. Let's see if we can pick up two boxes with one flick of the wrist. Here we go, look. No! Life is unfair today. Alright, let's try again. Now just gently with the other hand, pick it up. That's it. Go on, go on. Well, boys, looks like I'm taking them in one at a time. What's the bets they won't be there when I get back? Oh, Moby Glass. Yes, that's the other way of doing it, isn't it? To be honest, I'm going to have to take them in one at a time anyway, aren't I? That's the whole point. That's the whole big thing point. Alright, let's get it on. 72. He's going to have a heart attack with a handful of noodles. How did he die? I don't know, but when they found him, he was clutching a noodle. He was muttering something about the Aurora's scrotum. 105. I'll tell you what, noodles can kill you. You've got to be careful. It's because I got high blood pressure from all the MSG. Right, here we go. We're in. Like the proverbial Flynn. What joy. Here we are. Do you see that, boys? Hey, look! You clowns, I bet you've never seen a man carrying a noodle before, have you? Yeah, that's right. Your t-shirt says it all, mate. Okay, what I'm going to do, ever so quickly, is just do that. Just want to check that the music is on. It is, that is the Grim Hex music, isn't it? Hello, Apex. What's the matter? Did somebody lie to you, mate? Did they? Did they lie to you? Did they tell you look good with a hipster haircut and now you look like a pillock? It's all lies. I tell you, I'm going to wear my lie t-shirt today because they lied to me at the hairdressers. They told me this was going to suit me. What about you? Have you done anything about this yet? Have you just plain... you don't even have an iPad. You're just pretending you've got one. Do you know what? That bloke over there, he hasn't done a stroke of work. That's right, that geezer there. He hasn't done a stroke of work all day. He hasn't even got an iPad. Right. The other box should remain as long as you stay logged in. Okay, then I will remain logged in. Now what we're going to try and do is try and sell this gubbins. Look at this bozo. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he? Right, now what I want to do is just make sure that I've still got my box. Right, I've still got my box. Now where do I go to sell this? Because I believe I should be able to sell it. No, but I can't sell it if I'm holding it, am I? Boys, I haven't thought this through, have I? It said on the mission that I could sell it if I wanted. I should have left it on the ship and then I could have done it. Oh, I'm such a numpty. Alright, let's try the old what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave it here in the middle of the gangway. Because I won't be able to sell it, will I? Unless you know of a way that I can sell it. Down to the elevators. Right, I'm on it. I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. I'm on it, son. Some say I was never off it. Oi, do you mind? Very dangerous to weld. That's welding the thin air. Can you get down to the main area? Some of the air needs welding. It's become detached from the atmosphere. It needs to be welded back on. It's like a Chris Roberts type of fix. Alright, so we're going to go to the core. Down we go into the bowels of Grim Hex. I'll tell you what amuses me is the level of detail on the glass as you go down. It's really something else. Blink and you'd miss it. Right, okay. Now I do remember vaguely where these are. They're up the end. They're up the end, aren't they? It's very jerky in here. If I'm not mistaken. It's not this end because this is the bar. Can't quite remember where it is. Don't think the Auroras are listed as having cargo right now anyway, so I doubt those boxes would show up in the commodity kiosk. There's a service desk you can try and you go to the left a bit, coming out the elevators. All right, coming out the elevators to the left. Okay, there we go. Let's try down here. Now I seem to remember it was at the end. Is it down here? No. Is it down here? That's Ruto, isn't it? Maybe it was down here. This music's a bit intense, isn't it? Here we go. Right. Now listen, sunshine. You're the dead spit of a bloke who works at Olisar. Do you know that? Do you know that? You're absolute dead spit. Anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Now I must say, I really do. I've just got to turn off the 14th century music, boys. Sorry about that. So I've got a bit of a thing about 14th century music. I absolutely love it. But let's put on the track of the moment, eh? Check it out. Right. Yes! I love it. Absolutely love it. Aurora MR. Right, there's nothing there. Alright, but let's buy some beryl, because I like a bit of beryl. And it's 11. Right, how many units can we get here? 2. 3. If I buy 3 units of beryl, 3 units of beryl, confirm. Processing the order. Confirm. Now that, my friends, is what I call an interface. I love that, do you? Talk to the dude. How do I do that? How do I do it? Hello? Hello there, mate. Let's try and talking to him, shall we? What about if I punch you right in the nose? Would you understand that? Is there a way of interacting with these bozos? Would I punch you in the nuts? No, it doesn't seem to work. What have you got to say for yourself? Well, I've been standing here for about a week now, and I've been told by my supervisor that I'm only allowed to smoke these silver cigarettes, but I have been smoking them because it's part of my contract, but I don't know, I feel weird. I haven't actually moved from this spot for about 3 days. I feel very, very high. I've got a feeling that someone's done something to my hair. I have a feeling I feel very cold on the sides of my head. Can you tell me if they've shaved me? Because I feel like someone shaved me, and I've been quite out of it. I don't think I noticed what was going on. I've been drinking some of that Radagast as well, and I don't think you should really mix Radagast and silver joints like that. It's made me feel very queasy. I've tried to turn the fan up, but it just doesn't seem to make any difference. Alright, well mate, well thank you very much. I'm sorry you're not feeling very well. I really do hope you feel better, and you try and lay off those special cigarettes there, because it's really not agreed with you at all. It's made you quite blank, I would say. Alright, we've got some cargo, boys. What are we going to do with it? That's the question. What are we going to do with that cargo? How far can a car go? How far can a car go? How cargo can a Fargo cargo? We should take that cargo to Margot. What's in your cargo, Margot? I'm going to buy myself a t-shirt. I guess it's just the one at Olisar, maybe. I bought one of those jackets. Look at this bozo. Pick yourself up off the floor, mate. We all know you're pretending. You're pretending to be out of it. You should go and see that guy down at the kiosk. He's really out of it. I don't know. I fancy some boots. What do we reckon? What do we reckon to the boots situation then? They're really, really, really special boots. I don't know if I'd be seen dead in any of those. Absolutely chronic. Right, okay.
Try something or get out.
Yeah, don't speak to me like that, son. I was about to give you money then. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm not going to give you nothing. Look at you, big bennies and your pips. No wonder you feel rough. You should stop snorting those oxy canisters as well. It's not good for you. Right. Right, boys. What to do? What to do? Car goes all the way to the scene of the accident. It's true, it does. And then it stops ever so suddenly. Right, we're not getting very good frame rates here, so I'm going to leave this gaff. Get myself out of this snafu. I'm going to call a lift. And I'm going to leave my cargo for some other poor fella to deal with. To the landing pads, yes. Robin, to the landing pads. Shall I leave it in the lift? Let's do that. There we go. Now hopefully that means... Have I still got it in my hand? Oh, I only just made it there. Well, we don't know now. I've got a lift. Let's see what we can find. Right, come on now. Give me the business. Give me what I want. What time is it? Jesus. Alright, Drake Herald. No, Miss Prospector. I'm not even going to bother with it. Origin 315p. I had a right old time in that. Where's my Aurora? Stored at Grim Hex. Why can't I retrieve it though? That's not right, is it? That's too big to retrieve. That's not going to work. Ah, boys, what shall I do? How far can a car go? Drake. Alright, let's take the Hornet tracker. Give it a go.
It's been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hey, boys and girls. A4. You might be right. I didn't even think of that. Look, there's so many widgets now, you can't tell what's what. Which way did I come? This way, wasn't it? I think you might be right. It might still be on the pad. If not, we'll take the Hornet. This music's a bit too loud for my liking. It's all a bit too epic. Now remember the days when we used to sneak around here in fear of our lives. Now look at us. There we go, boys. That's a little better for me. The music is good. I really like it, but it's a bit too much. Right, okay. There's the Hornet tracker. Where, oh where, is there any sign of it? I can remember dashing around here like an absolute, like scurrying like a squirrel with somebody else's peanuts. I used to, my tail flicking in the breeze. Constantly worried I was going to get sniped. Where was it? 04. Chris, will you stop playing that alarm directly into my mind? Doesn't do me any good. 0304. It's the dark and foreboding pad where you often got jumped by some nefarious goon with the moral compass of a rabid ocelot. There it is, look. Now, I've not actually ever flown one of these, and by the look of things, it's parked slightly awry. It's knee deep in the pads, which can happen in this game. Things can clip. Before you know it, you're knee deep in somebody else's business. I reckon you should go on a crime spree, seeing as there will be a wipe. Lol, yeah, there's always a few individuals shooting the crap out of anything and everything that showed up on the pads. Yeah, I might do that actually. I might go on a little burn. Right, hold up, that's the wrong button. Right, now I don't know this one very well. Flight ready, there it is. All systems online. I say, I really do like this. This is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. I've not been inside one of these since the update. What a lovely looking thing. Well, let's get out of here. Now, can you tell me anything about the radar?
Landing gear raised.
Guy's responsive, isn't it? What are these little widgets? Are they? Is that like a navigation system? Okay, we've got some weapons, that's good. Now what's that, for instance, over there? That's sort of like it's lighting up like almost like a 3D, like there. What is that ahead of me now? What is that? I've never seen that before. What is that? What is that, he said, looking worried. On the subject of crime sprees, what's fun is flying the Raven around an atmosphere and hitting other ships with the EMP and watching them hit the ground. That's beautiful, mate. That's very funny. Have you been doing that then? What is this? All this twinkling business going on? It's like a sort of, I feel like I've got the Oculus Rift on, and I'm just sort of like, oh wow, man, look at the hexagons. What's going on? What is it? Is it part of the? Is this part of the tracking technology, or something of this Hornet tracker? It goes ping. I think the 3D radars are bugged. It's showing the asteroids on your radar, but it's displaying outside the ship for some reason. Yeah, very weird, eh? How do you do the radar anyway? Is it tab still? Don't quite know what radar's all about. What speed have we got here anyway? Right, let's not nonce about. I'll tell you what I would like to do is head down to where I might meet somebody on planet side. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do the missions, I'm going to get myself to Damargate, and I'm going to go directly there as quick smart as I possibly can, because I'm going to have to end this stream in about 20 minutes. So let's see if we can get there and do just that. Just going to try something here, see if that still works for me. Yes, that does. That's good. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can find this. Quite off-putting having those great hexagons suddenly appear out of nowhere. And this is a very, very responsive little number. Let's see if that tidies up as we get closer. I'm not very good at flying this ship, I have to say, boys. Look at that. That really is Christmas at Debenhams. Hey, this is a good looking ship, isn't it? So what's the deal with this EMP then? Is this ship got an EMP in it? It's supposed to be able to hold F and use your mouse to interact with the radars now, but I couldn't really figure it out. Okay. Okay, I see. That's interesting. Here's Daymar, boys. The beautiful, the gorgeous Damargate. Right, now where is Shubin Mining is one place that I could go. I might bump into somebody. But Artcore Mining is where I really want to go. And I do believe that I'll probably have to hit that oscillating mollusk. How to keep it tight in a loose universe? This is the question. Does Mickey Mouse know where the scissors are?
Bottom drive is now off.
Does the inventor of Marmite know that half the world hates him? And does he care? Is that it? No, that's emergency shelter. Bountiful hydroponics, Kudra or not, as the case may be. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. That, my friends, is where we're going. I really appreciate you joining me on this stream, boys. It really does make it much more enjoyable for me. It's I'll tell you what, last night's stream was a lonely experience, I tell you. But I did manage to go to I did a pickup mission on selling. The Hornet Tracker does not have EMP, the Avenger Warlock and the Raven have EMP, and the upcoming Anvil Hawk has EMP. Oh right, I didn't know that. I nearly traded my you missed the last couple of days. Yeah, I nearly traded my Herald for a Hawk, but I'm sort of glad I didn't now, because I've been getting into the Herald. 1214 as the top speed of the beautiful. Elegant. I do like this tracker, it's nice. It's a nice looking business. It's a tasty little number. Alright, well we'll wait till we get a bit closer. The view's not that great there, I have to say. I see what you mean, you missed the last couple of days of stream. Yeah, I see what you're saying. They're all on there anyway, mate, if you can be bothered. A look at my shenanigans. It might be, do you prefer it? Do you prefer watching, do you only watch streams like when you can interact like this? Or would you sit down and watch a stream that you've already been pre-recorded? Once the mechanics come online for it, I believe the Herald is going to be an interesting signal jamming and the like. Yeah, no, I mean that's why I got it. I was looking for sort of other types of gameplay other than just sort of shoot 'em up stuff. So I don't know. I bought a Terrapin. I've got a Prospector, and I've got a Herald, and I've got the. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Yeah, I usually only watch live streams. Okay, yeah, cool. I think I know what you mean actually. It kind of gets a bit weird. I watched Dan Giesling for a while. When I was first getting into Star Citizen, and I watch Board Gamer quite a bit because he's very informative and I like his presentation, I like his style, and I like him a lot actually, and I don't mind Dan Giesling, he's a character, isn't he? But I used to enjoy watching his daily 2.6 business. That was quite funny, some of it. But oh hello. Is that on my radar now then? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see some radar business. What can we see here? Oh, hello. Ah, look at that. Is that like a long distance view? Have you seen this, boys? Sound like a long, like a sort of telescope affair. That's very odd, isn't it? Look at that. I'm holding F, so when I hold F, I can click on this. All right, let's have a look at the old heat blast. There's one now. Look at that, beautiful. Blink and you'd miss it. Alright, we're coming in. Engines are hot. Look at that. Like a night light by the bedside of an asthmatic child. Mum, I don't feel well. Chris, be quiet. Mum, I don't feel well. Chris, be quiet. But Mum, I have visions at night. I can't sleep. I've got visions of a universe that I control. I don't know what's wrong with him, David. He's having delusions about he said there's a universe that he controls. Hello. This is what we like to see now. Yes, quite a lot of action going on here.
Lock.
I don't want to lock. Alright, I just want to come in nice and sly. Now, this has got an armistice zone around it, hasn't it? So let's just see what we can see here. Can we target anybody from up here? What do you reckon, boys? Can I use my telescope to see who's there? Clearly not. What is that supposed to be? Is that some sort of crap? Right, don't mess with that right now. It's just daft. Right, what do you reckon? Interesting. Ground's coming up fast. Yes, thank you for reminding me, mate. I nearly forgot. Is there an armistice here? Because what I'd like to do is get out a little bit early and see if I can sneak up on a fella. I'm just highly excited that there's somebody actually here. This is more like it now. Not the most stealthy approach, it has to be said, but, well. What I might do is put her down here, just behind this little outcrop. To avoid that. Last time I was here I got absolutely tanked by somebody playing silly buggers. Oh yeah, don't forget the landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Okay, let's not mess about now. Come on. Why did they remove those buttons? Where is it? Right, let's get out of here. Oh, for a snipes at this time. Boys and girls, come out to play. Now, is there a... Am I going to suddenly lose the advantage here? I wish I had a snipes. I really do wish I had a snipes. Can we see anyone? What is that? That looks like a gladius, maybe? Keeping it tight in a loose universe, boys. We're up to no good. Some very, very dodgy business indeed. What should we do? Can you see anyone? Oh yes, there's somebody there. Somebody's trying out the dragonfly kitten. Let's see if we can take a pot shot. Come round this way. Get out of crouch. Get a bit of a shift on. We might be able to catch them in the nick, so to speak. X to go prone. Yeah, got it, mate. Now watch the. Ah, no. There he goes. Look at him T-posing. See if we can catch him going this way. If he stops by my tracker, might be in with a shot here. This is what I like, boys. A little bit of sneaking about. Watch the old heart rate. I'm going to have an aneurysm in a minute if I keep up this rate. No, he's gone, isn't he? Woe is me. Right, what a shame. This is when you want the snipes, man. They did extend the armistice zone further out at this location. I know, but it makes it so tedious, doesn't it? That was the first little pop I've had. I'm really keen for that sort of stuff. Can we get through here? Yes, we can. Alright, well, somebody's left the old Raven there. Maybe I shall. I wonder if I could shoot somebody from here then. Can I shoot one of those other ships with my ship? Maybe. What do you reckon? So the armistice zone is... I'm okay so far. I mean, I don't want to give the game away, but I mean, could I hit somebody from here? Not sure. Comes up to about here, I reckon, doesn't it? There it is. Alright, so what? 87 meters. Do you think he'll be back? What do you reckon, boys? There he is, look. I reckon there'll be an armistice zone around that as well, though, won't there? Do you reckon we could take him out from here? Just need to get a little bit closer. I need a bit more cover than this. It's insanity. 13 frames. No! What a game, what a game. This could be this is what it's all about, boys, for me. This kind of sneaky action. What would Chris do in a situation like this? Well, basically what I'd do is I'd tie a tourniquet around my left leg, and I'd cover my right leg in peanut butter, and then I'd dance in circles singing, "Look at me, I'm Bertie Bassett." Many a time Sandy's caught him covered in peanut butter pretending he's Bertie Bassett from the Licorice All Sorts commercial. Poor Chris. Sometimes it's the pressure. 166 million, and you know, it's the pressure of that. Now me, you know, a lesser man than me would think, I know, I'll have a ride on this looks great, but I'm not going to do it because I know that all it does is it brings death. imminent demise. Not even going to try it. As for you, little pumpkins of death. So look, I'm 210 meters. Where's the armistice here then? There's no armistice on this section. Is that how it is? I can come up here. Boys, what to do in a tiny canoe. Alright, so I can get all the way up here onto this pad with a loaded weapon. How about that? What is that little piece of business there then? Oh well now, that's a buccaneer, isn't it? How much does it cost for a pirate to wear jewellery? Not much, it's only a buccaneer. Is that the joke? I don't even know. Is it a buccaneer? I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm at 153 beats per minute. I need to chill out. I think I might have to go prone here. That breathing. Wonderful stuff. All right, let's calm it down a bit. All right, here we go. Weapons offline. Well, boys, I was really hoping to run into somebody here. As it is, here we are. The daylight finds us on Daymar. It's such a game, innit? Look at it. It is amazing. I'm trying to scout out a few little positions. So from here I can have my weapon out. Alright, well I'm not going to steal another man's ship. There's no point. Oxygen low. Okay, let's get ourselves into cover. Let's put that weapon away, son. Let's get ourselves into the nearest hidey hole. 27 minutes, I've got loads of oxygen. What about? I didn't realise that you had a counter for your oxygen. Usually hostile. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm doing it myself. You know what I mean? I'm also playing cowboys and Indians here, but it's a shame that guy shot off when he did. I could have had a bit of a laugh. Anyway, I'm going to go in here. Chris, I'm about to press the button. Can you hear? Chris, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you, John, yes. Wow, I thought I was having a whitey then. Right, okay. We're in. Hey, look at this fella here. I didn't even know there was somebody here. Hello, mate. You're the dead spit of somebody else I know. Right, oxygen is low. No, my suit does fill up while I'm in here, doesn't it? That's the idea. Is that how it works? 55, 56. Yeah, okay, cool. So my suit oxygen fills up while I'm in here. Right, let's have a look at the old fella. Here he is, look, man of the hour. You used to be able to spin this around, you can't do it anymore. Max Flex Core. Yep, okay, fair enough. Yes, your O2 refills. That's his brother, Henry. Is that right? Is that right? Is your name Henry? Your brother's, I tell you what, you want to get back to Olisar, to Grimhex, I mean. Your brother's getting himself in all sorts of trouble, you know that. Yeah, I know, he hasn't got a twitchy face like you. Ooh, you give me the pouty, aren't you? Pouty lips, aren't you, eh? You do that again. Funny fella. But yeah, your brother's in all sorts of barney rubble. I don't know what he's on, but you need to sort him out. You need to do an intervention. Yes, your O2 refills automatically while in an O2 rich environment. The other guy was Horace. Horace and Henry. Don't crash the game. Come on now. Right, so I can buy stuff here. Let's see if it'll pick me out. It won't pick me out, but because I'm too far out of the game. Okay, fair enough. Now I didn't know that you can go to ArtCorp and buy stuff. That's good to know. All right, boys. Well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure tonight. I don't really want to get off, but I have got a lot on tomorrow, so I'll get myself to bed. Let's just go out and the last look. Take the last look at the beautiful. Love that noise. It's great. There he is. Look at that. What I'm going to do, let's just take a little shot of myself in front of the old buck here. And now I never really fancied the Buccaneer. Have you got a Buccaneer, Dirty Sonic? Have you got one of those? I've never really liked the look of it before now. Actually getting up close to it, it is a cool looking thing, isn't it? It's like an insect of death. Like a raptor on steroids. Look at it. It's a cool looking thing, man. Business. I have a Bucky, nimble little thing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You're saying Dirty Sonic, they are fast. You've got one as well, have you? I don't know, maybe that's... Oh, hello. That was a bit of a whitey, wasn't it? That's a cool little thing. So basically, when you park on the pads here, it doesn't store your ship. It remains on the pad. Is that how it works? Anyway, look, I'd like to say, because I don't have free look, I can't get into free look mode. So I can't really do anything about this. All I can do, boys, it's the only fighter I intend, like a little warbird, the only fighter I intend to get. Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's really cool that you say that. I'm sort of, now I'm looking at it, I'm really liking it. I like it much better than the Hornet. It's fucking loaded, isn't it? Depends on how many players are around. A few players in the area puts load demand on the pads. Oh, I see, okay, I see. Well, boys, as usual, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'd like to thank you for joining me tonight. It's been really good that you've been here. I probably would have got stuck wandering around the verse like a hopeless goon if it wasn't for your information that you send my way. I appreciate you watching, and join me again tomorrow night about the same time, about 10 o'clock. A lot of people in the landing area. The ATC will progress in the pads cleared up. Right, I see. It feels like, because of the frame rate, it's probably a good time to get off. Feels like it's reaching that thing. I hope they send out a new patch tonight. That'd be really cool. And as for me, I wish you good night. Feels like the game's about to crash anyway. I'll salute you with my back to you. No offence meant. It's just that my free look's gone. Alright, boys. You have a great night too, or whatever time of day it is for you, mate. And I really appreciate your input. And you too, Dirty Sonic. Great to have you in the chat. Great to chat. And I'll see you for some more adventures tomorrow night, I hope. Take it easy, boys, and good night.